How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I have for you all 4 brand new player debuts. We're going to be using Ken Griffey Jr., the 99 overall MVP version. We're also going to be using the postseason Corey Seager alongside the postseason Walker Buehler. And I'm also going to be trying out 99 overall signature series Goose Gossage in this video. So let's go ahead and hide the face cam. This opponent does have a pretty good, solid, all-around team. We'll see more of a budget team in the next video. But in order for me to try out some of these players, I had to make some changes with my roster as well. So I recently purchased Goose Gossage, who we'll be seeing in this video, as well as GRIFFEY. But in order to get both of those guys, I had to kind of buy Goose and then try him out, sell him afterward, and pick up GRIFFEY. Now, I probably could have waited a little bit, got GRIFFEY for a cheaper price, but I just wanted him right away. And if you notice here, in the first game, or in this first inning, I noticed my PCI is ginormous. This is absolutely huge. And I realized that the pitcher that he started is already tired. He already came in the game with yellow stamina. He must have used this pitcher in the previous game or just didn't allow him enough rest, honestly. And that's going to come into play here. I mean, we're going to score a lot of runs because of that. As you see, I mean, the ball's coming in. It looks like a meatball. None of these pitches are going to be well located. Here we have GRIFFEY up in his very first at-bat. And I struck out with the home run derby version of GRIFFEY. But here we hit a no-doubter, an absolute missile to dead center field right there. No doubt home run. Amazing hit from GRIFFEY. Mickey Mantle's all fired up, as you can see there in that replay. But I did record a couple outs, right? We're in the bottom of the second inning. We have Jimmy Fox leading us off now. I got 3 consecutive outs in a row. I just started to swing away. That's the main thing you want to do when you have a pitcher out there that has low energy, lower confidence, is really hit the pitches over the middle. But you still have to be patient, which I was not. I was just swinging at everything. Anyway, Corey Seager's up, his debut at bat, ripping one up the middle for a RBI single. I'll definitely take that. Now we have Fernando Tatis up. Fastball right down the middle, or a sinker, I guess, and that is absolutely crushed. Did not have that much movement on that one. The PCI covers pretty much the entire strike zone at this point. And now we had the pitcher up. Trying to extend the inning a little bit. Nobody out. Looking to get on base. Turn the lineup over. And his fielder runs away from the ball. So we're taking second. Now, you have to also keep in mind that I could be playing an opponent in the 400 ratings because this is the very first game of the brand new season. I want to also mention that as well. In the next at-bat, GRIFFEY walks. Didn't get any pitches to hit there. 3-0 count. I was waiting for a pitch like this to hit with him, but I knew that the confidence was down completely. He has no bar to actually throw with on the mound, and I'm looking for a pitch to hit. Obviously, I want to try and get this game over with the mercy rule. So with that being said, we are going to take some walks. We are going to try and swing at the first pitch if it's there, because we can pretty much cover the entire plate with the PCI in that sense. I mean, this is pretty much like facing a position player at this point. Anyway, Jimmy Fox is up second time in the inning. Hit a double his first at-bat, and now he goes deep with a perfect no-doubter. That is going to be the 10th run, but we still have to play 4 innings. We still have to get through 4 innings in order to finish this one off, and the opponent could still score some runs. I'm not discrediting this guy at all. I think he's a good player and could definitely get something going at the plate, but he just started a guy that was already low in stamina, and I was able to score some runs off him, get his confidence completely down. He didn't take any mound visits. He didn't go to another pitcher. I mean, I don't blame him either. He already pretty much, gave up enough runs in that one. No need to bring in another guy and ruin his stamina. So he did end up quitting out of that one. It's all right. It's all good. We'll go ahead and hop into another game. And this guy has a complete budget team. I mean, pretty much all free players. The most expensive player I think he has on his team is Live Series Mike Trout. Yeah, and I went back and looked real quick. It definitely was Live Series Trout. He does have a couple guys that you can just get for grinding out the game. And more respect to that. I mean, this guy's definitely a good opponent. I could tell that right away from the first couple swings that he put on the ball. He lined out to start the game and then hits a solo shot with Ozzie Albies. Now, that was also a pitch right down the middle. Not a good changeup to throw, and he crushed it. So that postseason Albies will, in fact, absolutely destroy lefties. Anyway, we're going with Madison Bumgarner. I've never used this card in ranked seasons. I did make a video using him in the event and actually hit a home run with him in my very first try. So that was pretty cool. Hopefully he can hit another one in this game to make up for getting smacked around a little bit here in this first inning. Already down 1-0. Gave up a double to Christian Yelich. And now we'll kind of we'll move forward into some action here. I didn't really get too much going early on in this game. I did pick up on one thing, though, that this opponent kept throwing me fastballs or sinkers up and inside. He's pitching with the Ian Anderson, which is actually a pretty good pitcher. I'm noticing that early on in this one as well. He's got a good pitch repertoire, good deception on his pitches, and a good velocity differential as well. So a pretty tough pitcher to go up against. This is my first game on Hall of Fame in a little bit. I've played a few games on Hall of Fame recently, but I've kind of been bouncing back and forth between Hall of Fame and All-Star. Anyway, on this play, I don't really know what happened. I was trying to get that animation where you run into the wall and catch it, but it just hits Mike Trout in the face, and then we give up a 2-run homer to Justin Turner. That was a terrible pitch. I pretty much gave him a run previously by allowing him to get to third, even though that ball was absolutely crushed by Jock Peterson. He smashed another one and goes up 3-0. So we're still in the fourth here. We got to try and at least get a good outing from Mad Bum because the bullpen is a little bit taxed. I had to go to a few guys in that last game. I had to mix it up a little bit in the most recent games. But anyway, this one right here, launched the other way. Jock Peterson makes the play. 12-6 curveball. It's not the best pitch to get a high exit velocity on, but I felt like I hit that pretty well. Maybe a little bit below the zone, and that's why it wasn't over his head. But then I finally hit the pitch up and inside, and we line out. So kind of interesting. This opponent also had some pretty solid hits that resulted in line out. So it's going both ways. But right now, this guy's just outplaying me in every aspect of the game. Pitching-wise, hitting-wise, we're in the top of the 6 already. And once again, fastball up and inside. He's thrown a lot of them, and I just cannot get the timing down. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's Hall of Fame. Finally, we hit the pitch. I mean, I could show you guys every single at-bat. He's throwing me this pitch up and inside. It's just a matter if I could hit it or not. And I knew it was coming. I still was missing it and still popping it up. He also mixed in the fastball up above the zone, which threw me off as well. I was trying to figure out, should I swing? Should I take it? Every time I chased it, I was getting out. And here we swing a little bit late, kind of hesitated there. Popped up with the game-tying run at third, just terrible. Anyway, top of the 7th, and we get another good pitch, another good hit with Jimmy Fox right to the right fielder. Perfect, 99-mile-an-hour sinker, though. That one's still right to him on a line. But like I mentioned earlier, it is going both ways. This opponent absolutely crushes this fastball up and inside. Should have easily been a 3-run shot, and I got lucky that it wasn't there. I mean, he's already has double the hits that I do, and it's only a 3-2 game. So that's nice that I'm still in this one. Top of the 9th inning, I'm looking for a good pitch to hit. I swung at ball 4 the previous batter, or the previous pitch, and then we take strike 3. So not a good at-bat there, but Pablo Sanchez, the legend, comes back and ties up the game with 1 out in the top of the 9th inning. Absolutely amazing. I would have liked to use GRIFFEY in this one. I just didn't have him on my team yet. Kind of uploaded these games a little bit out of order. But at the same time, like I mentioned earlier, I had to sell Goose Gossage, who I'm going to right now, in order to get GRIFFEY. But we have the game on the line, bottom of the 9th, tie game. It's not the most ideal situation to bring in Goose Gossage, but at the same time, this is the perfect opportunity to test him out. We got to try him out. Here we're going with the fastball. Now we're going with a changeup. 0-2. We need this below the zone. Good pitch, good feedback. He still rips it down the line for an extra base hit. And this is the game-winning run right here. 92 speed, Joe Morgan. Obviously not the best matchup. He crushes righties. But I went to Goose to try him out. Now, 18 pitches in, I throw the 19th pitch, and now he's in the yellow for energy. A pitcher with 41 stamina. A pitcher that goes for about 700 to 800,000 stubs on the market. To me, it's just not worth it to use this guy for 20 pitches and he's tired. Here I'm going to throw a fastball right down the middle. We get away with it. Strike him out. I got extremely lucky that wasn't the game right there. A base hit would have won it. And he ends up walking Mike Trout. I stole second base. We manufactured this run here with Mickey Mantle. Base knock up the middle on a ball below the zone. So if we close it out, Goose Gossage will get the win in his debut, alongside a couple other players had some pretty good debuts. Not the most at-bats, right? Only 1 at-bat really apiece. But they did damage. They did well. And I didn't really have time to play other games, so I wanted to just include what I had. But we are able to close this one out. That opponent probably should have won this game. That pitch right before where he smashed it to the warning track and Mike Trout ran into the wall. Luckily this time, he made the play. He didn't get hit in the face again, but I probably should have lost that game. That's going to do it for this one. I'm College Lefty, and I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully I'll have Willie Mays, and peace out.